We all carry them, the quiet, lonely echoes of a playground where we were never meant to stay. We wander through the fog, still dragging the invisible cages and scars of a past that refuses to remain behind us. The weight of childhood wounds that never quite closed. The lingering sting of betrayal from the very hands that were supposed to be safe. The exhaustion of withdrawing into isolation, assuming that if we do not depend on others, they cannot hurt us. Every trauma we survive becomes a crack in our frame, a fractured lens that begins distorting everything we see. It warps the portrait of our lives, blurring the truth of who we are, who others are, and even who God is. We try to fix the splinters ourselves, but sheer willpower cannot mend a shattered perspective. There is a different way to look at your story. The Reframing Principle is a 5-week journey into the light, a shared process of bringing those shadowed places before the only one who can truly restore the frame. An unhealed past dictates our present through the language of triggers. It's that sudden, uncontainable surge of panic or anger that erupts the moment we feel ignored, rejected, or invisible to the people we love. The voice that raises before the mind can even think. The instinct to go cold and shut the world out. The desperate, white-knuckled grab for control. The hollow performance of pretending the glass isn't broken. We tell ourselves these reactions keep us safe. But while we're busy guarding the cracks, we are quietly pushing away the very relationships we are terrified to lose. Isolation only feeds the darkness. But when we bring our brokenness into the light, standing beside others who drop their guard, the cycle finally loses its grip. There is a terrifying beauty in sitting in a circle where the masks are finally put away. This is the beginning of the framework, a path of surrender, where we stop trying to manage the shards and allow a master craftsman to reshape the way we see. Here is the mystery of the restoration. God does not just glue the old, splintered wood back together. He uses the very soil of your struggle, the decaying hardships of your past, as the nutrients to grow something living, something unshakable. Out of the brokenness, he raises up oaks of righteousness, trees of strength whose wood will form a framework that can never be broken again. You can spend a lifetime exhausted, trying to see through a fractured lens, or you can step into the peace of a life reframed by the truth of Christ. Imagine the playground again, not a place of shadows, but alive with the light of belonging. Which cages from your past are still deciding how you react today? What cracks in your frame still distort the portrait of who you were meant to be? The darkness is familiar, but it is not your home. The light has entered the playground. You do not have to walk through it alone anymore. Step out of the shadows. Join a reframing group today.